Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So first off, I want to apologize for not getting this video earlier. I tried to get it out yesterday, but just shit wasn't working for me, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. So I didn't upload. But I know this is a late video, but I just want to talk about all the new updates and patches that went on with Black Ops 3 yesterday. And first off, starting with the Kuda. The Kuda did get a little bit of a nerf. They did nerf the 5-shot range and the 3-shot range, and I want to talk about this because I highly disagree with what they did. I highly disagree with the nerf. The Kuda was probably the second best SMG in the game, and it was a pretty good gun. But with this nerf, it kind of really hurt the Kuda a lot. The 3-shot range is very shitty now. The 5-shot range, I didn't feel too much of a difference, but you can kind of notice it's kind of worse than it used to be. I really don't think they made a good decision by nerfing the Kuda. It's a very good beginner gun, and I just feel that they made a mistake. But as I was playing with it, quite a bit. I mean, it still performed somewhat well. Definitely not to any extent that it used to. But nonetheless, it's still a good gun, but definitely not what it used to be. The next gun is the Vesper. Throughout this gameplay, you'll see me use each gun individually, so you can judge yourself what you think about it. But the Vesper, they did buff it, so the recoil is more stable. The Vesper's kind of been through a roller coaster. It was the best SMG in the game at one point, and then it got nerfed pretty hard, and then it kind of fell back, and then they buffed it again a little bit. It wasn't a huge buff, just made sure the recoiler was easy to control and handle, which I think was actually pretty smart. When it was number one, you saw it everywhere and it's really annoying to die to, but then after they did nerf it, you hardly saw anyone with it. And now that they did buff it again, I have seen more and more people start using it again, which is kind of cool because it gives it more of a kind of diverse. People use different guns instead of the same VMP, M8, shit like that. Kind of gets it more diversity, whatever. Then the next gun is the Man of War. They reduced the ADS time and reduced the reload time. Now, I didn't really fuck with the Man of War at all because, I mean, I didn't like it. It was kind of just too slow. The fire rate wasn't really anything good. It was a powerful gun nonetheless. But me using it, I mean, I used it a little bit, didn't really see anything. See, I switched to the Vesper now. But the Man of War is still a powerful gun, still very good 3-shot range. And if people did like it, I'm pretty sure they would notice the buff more than I do because I don't use it. Then the next buffed gun is the MX Grand, which I will get into pretty good detail in that one. It's probably one of the only actually long ranged weapons I have gotten from the black market. I didn't really enjoy it just because I just didn't get why you couldn't reload whenever you want. You have to empty the clip, which is kind of stupid because I always get into that problem where I had one bullet in the clip and I was in the gunfight with someone and I couldn't just reload. I had to fire that one clip and then reload, and then the reload time took a little while. So what they did is they did buff and reduce the reload time and made hip firing a bit more accurate, which I think was pretty smart. It was a pretty shitty gun in my opinion. It had a good 2-shot range, but I just don't feel like it was that great. And then the semi-automatic is it fired at the same rate as a Shiva. The Shiva is also another pretty shit gun that I don't see many people use, but I think with this buff it gives it a little bit more of an edge over the Shiva. Still, I don't use either of them often, but I decided, just to try it out, see how the buffs and nerfs went. But the next one is the VMP. They did nerf it a little. I heard a lot of people say they buffed it, but I was doing my research, and then they did reduce the recoil stability, which means pretty much the opposite what they did with the Vesper. With the Vesper, they increased the recoil stability, but with the VMP, they decreased it. And I mean, easy way to solve that is kind of use grip, and I didn't feel much of a difference. I mean, the VMP is definitely my weapon of choice. It is the gun I use the most. I didn't feel a huge difference in it, honestly. It was alright. I mean, still very overpowered. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, easy solution is put grip on it. Even if without grip, I didn't feel too big of a difference. And then, that's pretty much it for the buffs and nerfs. But another thing I want to talk about is the DLC weapons. So, they released some new DLC weapons like they do every now and then. It's kind of odd they released it on the Thursday, I believe. I think it was a Thursday they released it, which is very odd. The first DLC weapons to be dropped on a Thursday. But they released, I think it was a sniper, an LMG, a melee weapon, and then an assault rifle. So I'll start with the assault rifle. It's the Peacekeeper, a remake of the Black Ops 2 Peacekeeper, obviously. So I'm very excited that they released that again. I mean, I remember back in Black Ops 2, that was a very good gun. It's a pretty powerful gun, and I hope they do it justice in Black Ops 3. But I am worried that they're gonna start making it a little too powerful, because I remember it was a pretty good gun. And so I feel like if they make it too powerful, people are gonna play, and people are gonna be like, "Well, it's pay to win. You have to pay Treyarch if you want good guns." Which I think, I mean, I'm not a fan of pay to win. I think it's bullshit, and it's kind of just cheating everyone out. But it's a business. They just try to make money. So I understand if they did do something like that, but I don't think they would dick us like that. But nonetheless, I hope they do it justice. I hope it feels the same, plays the same. The next one I want to talk about is the LMG. I'm just touch base on it really quick, because I don't have too many opinions on that. I mean, an LMG is an LMG. I mean, I'm not a fan of them. Some people might like them, some people might not. It's pretty much up to you, and I guess it's another LMG, just pretty much. I mean, I don't know if it's any good. Haven't really heard much about it. So if I ever get it, then I might go in a deeper review in it. But for now, I'm just going to leave it at that. It's kind of just a new LMG. Nothing special, I don't think. And then the melee weapon they released was nunchucks. Now, I was like, okay, out of every melee weapon you can release, you release nunchucks. I was kind of confused, like, why nunchucks? And then I thinking a bit more about it, and I'm like, actually, it could be really cool. Because of so many things you can do with nunchucks, like flip them around and fucking flip them everywhere and do a bunch of cool shit with them. I think what the coolest thing about it is the animation. But at the same time, it's also kind of concerning, because I'm not sure how well the animation is going to be handled. Because I know with some melee weapons, the animations were very good, but other ones, they're complete shit. They really were. They're stupid, pointless, and just retarded almost. But I mean, if they do nail it, it's gonna be extremely cool. I think it'd be one of the most dope animations ever in any melee weapon, and I think it has the greatest opportunity to do that. And then the sniper that they released. Now, guys, this is huge for me. I know, and a lot of people that loved Black Ops 2 are probably going to love this. Is that the new sniper, the remake of the DSR. That's right, the DSR. They're bringing it back, and I am so excited to try it out. I feel like it's going to be a great gun. I feel like it's going to be awesome, but I hope it makes, I mean, I'm speechless. I mean, like, I'm just so excited for it. I hope I can get my hands on it, but I just hope it feels the same as the old DSR, because I know it's very powerful, and I'm not sure if they'll bring that into Black Ops 3, because then again, people might complain about the pay to win, but I hope they do it justice. It deserves to be as good as it did last time in Black Ops 2. To me, it kind of reminds me more of the SVG, because they released the RSA interdiction, which was complete shit. It's almost unplayable. It was really bad, and I feel like that lined up a little bit more with the Locust, I feel like with this, it's going to line up a little bit more with the SVG, which is not bad. I mean, I enjoyed the SVG, but I feel like the DSR is going to be, I mean, if I had my way, it'd be better than the SVG. But I mean, I'm still very excited. If it's shit like the RSA interdiction, I feel like everyone's gonna be in a huge uproar about it because it's a huge gun brought back from Black Ops 2, and if they do it shit, then that just won't be good. So I really hope that I just really hope it's the same as it was before. Just please make it the same. Please, that's all I'm asking. So that's pretty much it. Obviously they released new taunts, new heads and bodies, shit like that, the normal. And obviously people are gonna complain that, oh, the supply drops aren't good, oh, you barely get anything, oh, this is just rigged, you can't get shit. No, I don't think that. I think it's just luck. I know a lot of my friends have gotten a lot of cool shit, and I don't, but that's kind of it. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me today, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. If you let me some... Dude, I can't fucking talk today. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. And I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who watched my video on Monday. And for all the support, thank you so much. It means so much to me. As it being my first video, I know it's short. This one's going to be a little longer. Actually, a lot longer, but that's it, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember, stay in school. Don't do drugs. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.